date. I fuck on the throat, I'ma penetrate. I'm going right in, I won't hesitate. Yo, nigga, hold on, hella weight. Hot right in the water with sharks and the piranhas. Made it rainy, magic, got it legit like it thunder. Try to ride it, wave, I drown they ass in these blue hunters. Drippin', I might splash, rockin' Dolce and Gabbana. I'ma do the dash in the foreign, do the numbers. Her, she got that splash, I lay that pipe just like a plumber. She hopped in the bag and she running up them commas. Try me, I'm a black bitch for Barack Obama. Shawty gon' rock it and pop it. Poppin' her shit cause she know she should top it. Poppin' her shit cause she know that she got it. Poppin' her shit cause she know that she pop it. For sure we gon' rock it and roll. Rockin' that bitch, I'ma rock with my bros. Can't rock with that cause they rockin' like hoes. Rock out like hammer, I'm rockin' these shows. You ain't getting no guala, ain't countin' no dollars. Waterboy nigga talking about he ballin'. Mad by the bum, man, hoe start callin'. Balls in the mouth, yeah, I'm talk golf. I get to the rickety rack. You know it's Oscar, Mickety Mac. Hit from the front and the bickety back. You know that pussy get wickety wet. Hot right in the water with sharks and the piranhas. Made it rainy, magic, got it legit like it thunder. Try to ride it, wave, I drown they ass in these blue hunters. Drippin', I might splash, rockin' Dolce and Gabbana. I'ma do the dash in the foreign, do the numbers. Her, she got that splash, I lay that pipe just like a plumber. She hopped in the bag and she running up them commas. Try me, I'm a black bitch for Barack Obama.
Sorry for the dead air, y'all. I had to go look at something real quick. We gonna run that Mike Wazowski back.
Wazowski, what you telling ya? Hot right in the water with sharks and the piranhas. Made it rainy, magic, got it legit like it thunder. Try to ride it, wave, I drown they ass in these blue hunters. Drippin', I might splash, rockin' Dolce and Gabbana. I'ma do the dash in the foreign, do the numbers. Her, she got that splash, I lay that pipe just like a plumber. She hopped in the bag and she running up them commas. Try me, I'm a black bitch for Barack Obama. All these hoes gon' bite, all these hoes, they be chewing. Fucking that shit up, she hit the ground and kept on going. If she got that Fiji, I'ma go and cause a storm. Let that bad talk, know these rats speaking fluent. I'm going up, I'ma elevate. Poppin' my shit, let me demonstrate. I got that thought that we get up a Scotty, I'm catching some face on the interstate. She eat up the day like a dinner date. I fuck on the throat, I'ma penetrate. I'm going right in, I won't hesitate. Yo, nigga, hold on, hella weight. Hot right in the water with sharks and the piranhas. Made it rainy, magic, got it legit like it thunder. Try to ride it, wave, I drown they ass in these blue hunters. Drippin', I might splash, rockin' Dolce and Gabbana. I'ma do the dash in the foreign, do the numbers. Her, she got that splash, I lay that pipe just like a plumber. She hopped in the bag and she running up them commas. Try me, I'm a black bitch for Barack Obama. Shawty gon' rock it and pop it. Poppin' her shit cause she know she should top it. Poppin' her shit cause she know that she got it. Poppin' her shit cause she know that she pop it. For sure we gon' rock it and roll. Rockin' that bitch, I'ma rock with my bros. Can't rock with that cause they rockin' like hoes. Rock out like hammer, I'm rockin' these shows. You ain't getting no guala, ain't countin' no dollars. Waterboy nigga talking about he ballin'. Mad by the bum, man, hoe start callin'. Balls in the mouth, yeah, I'm talk golf. I get to the rickety rack. You know it's Oscar, Mickety Mac. Hit from the front and the bickety back. You know that pussy get wickety wet. Hot right in the water with sharks and the piranhas. Made it rainy, magic, got it legit like it thunder. Try to ride it, wave, I drown they ass in these blue hunters. Drippin', I might splash, rockin' Dolce and Gabbana. I'ma do the dash in the foreign, do the numbers. Her, she got that splash, I lay that pipe just like a plumber. She hopped in the bag and she running up them commas. Try me, I'm a black bitch for Barack Obama.
Hey, it's your boy Mike Wazowski. I'm here live with my dysfunctional family. Yes, sir.
nothing to it, a cat. Twerk it behind my loser. I'm with Ken, we drop hit like a Uzi. Bring your girl to the party, some move. Now we winning that first, we was losing. They gon' eat it, just pick out the sauce. I get high and I think about the sauce. Cut a chicken, geek up the exhaust. If you with them, then you gotta lay with them. Wipe them up like a clean up, don't play with them. Clean them up like the cleaner, he stay with them. MBU do, I can't be not play with them. At the show, we gon' come through the back. Back to back, it's a wipe out them facts. Get your jiggy just like you a fat. No, they listen, don't act running back.
She ain't have no motion. Run around the city, count paper, get to it. Put that on my jewelry. That Abe in my city, boy, you was a tourist. This a cat, no Puma. And the 706, I don't need no Uber. Looking like something cooler. Chill, I leave the scat pack and talk to you losers.
Rock out, hop out, bet I go down like a dropout, VVS hit when I pop out, Sippy and D, I can't bring the block out. We got a hit, knock out, everything that you be rapping, you not bout. All that capping, you tryna get my clout. Putting all you fake rappers in timeout.
Right back, 3 nothing to it, a cat. Twerk it behind my loser. I'm with Ken, we drop hit like a Uzi. Bring your girl to the party, some move. Now we winning that first, we was losing. They gon' eat it, just pick out the sauce. I get high and I think about the sauce. Cut a chicken, geek up the exhaust. If you with them, then you gotta lay with them. Wipe them up like a clean up, don't play with them. Clean them up like the cleaner, he stay with them. MBU do, I can't be not play with them. At the show, we gon' come through the back. Back to back, it's a wipe out them facts. Get your jiggy just like you a fat. No, they listen, don't act running back.
Hold up, wait, watch me do my dance. I step in rowdy hands while these couple hundreds bands. I pick them up, then count it, then I stuff them in my pants. I'm hit status and blow your van. You know my stats will turn up the man.
If I end up going in, I'ma wrap up the ceiling. Run up the bags, I'm hot like an engine. Chasing this paper, I'm minding my business. Girl, real fine, I'ma get right with it. 584, going in, let's get back into it. Real from Atlanta, bass get the thumpers, I hit like a drum. Rockin' the city, my drink get the leaking.
Wipe out, 3 nothing to it, a cat. Twerk it behind my loser. I'm with Ken, we drop hit like a Uzi. Bring your girl to the party, some move. Now we winning that first, we was losing. They gon' eat it, just pick out the sauce. I get high and I think about the sauce. Cut a chicken, geek up the exhaust. If you with them, then you gotta lay with them. Wipe them up like a clean up, don't play with them. Clean them up like the cleaner, he stay with them. MBU do, I can't be not play with them. At the show, we gon' come through the back. Back to back, it's a wipe out them facts. Get your jiggy just like you a fat. No, they listen, don't act running back.
Yes, sir. What's up? We are Digital Young King. You are locked in with my dysfunctional family. They turned for show. You did. Yes, sir.
It's a blessing and I see ya. I'm feeling lucky that I see ya. I just wanna know your name. I just wanna know your name. Yeah. We do whatever we choose to do. I'm just pushing on you, baby. I'm just pushing on you, baby. Yeah. Cause the party don't stop till the sun goes down. When the sun goes down, we still gon' party till the sun come up, go down. Yeah. So I just wanna know you, babe. I just wanna know you, babe. Late night call me. Now I got you on your knees. I just wanna know your name. I just wanna know your name. Yeah. I just wanna know your name. It's a blessing and I see ya. I'm feeling lucky that I see ya. I just wanna know your name. I just wanna know your name. Yeah.
right there with my dysfunctional family, man. Welcome to the dinner table. Pull up and say something constructive. Love y'all.
That's 100 points.
Who would've thought that I wouldn't have no one to call on? They love you now, but when you broke, baby, I don't. So excuse me if I get in my feelings, 'cause I can't tell you no more. You gotta feel me. Who would've thought that I wouldn't have no one to call on? They love you now, but when you broke, baby, I don't. So excuse me if I get in my feelings, 'cause I can't tell you no more. You gotta feel me. Grandma getting sick, I don't know what else to do. If I was the loser, I'd probably do my move. I lost my daddy to the streets, I lost my dog to the grave. A shout out to my niggas holding it down in them chains. I'm going crazy, I don't know what else to do with it. Same niggas hating used to be the nigga cool with me. Wishing on my down, hoping money would be through with me. They said I'm changing, I'm just changing for the better. It's overwhelming and sometimes feel like I'm running late. I'm really starving, but I still give my dog a plate. When I make you know it's up, we going all the way. I told my mama fuck them bills, back we finally straight. Who would've thought that I wouldn't have no one to call on? They love you now, but when you broke, baby, I don't. So excuse me if I get in my feelings, 'cause I can't tell you no more. You gotta feel me. Who would've thought that I wouldn't have no one to call on? They love you now, but when you broke, baby, I don't. So excuse me if I get in my feelings, 'cause I can't tell you no more. You gotta feel me.
I'm hoping I can wake up and stop seeing niggas switch it. And my baby mama getting along with my bitches. I need some real love, I'm tired of reminiscing. It's like a nigga always hoping, praying, and wishing. Keep up with your mission, stay tuned to the vision. Make better decisions, less talking, more listening. If anybody don't like me, let me make it less, more tension. If you broke, let's fix it. Hey, get your coat, let's kick.
I'm thinking to myself when my time gon' come. Niggas seen in my face tryna feel me grown. Got to watch the niggas around you 'cause that day gon' come. Nigga told me that he loved me, then he stole my bone. I get mad when I speak about it. Niggas knew it was my lad, they give a fuck, didn't even think about it. 3 get dependent on me, barely making ends meet. Eviction notice on the door, say they coming next week. Balance through the day and I don't get my check the next week.
Stand 10 toes down till my fucking feet cold. I can turn the trap into a fucking household. I keep that Dre turned up in that Pico. They asked me how I'm ballin' off the court, I said I'm Negro. I can't show my fire cause it give heat stroke. I can turn a hoe into a fucking she-hole. Don't address no shit you can't even speak on. I'm that big bad wolf, I'm knocking at your front door. In the shit we don't be on. In the trenches jumping fences in that V-Long. These hoes got attitude but still getting peed on. I fuck your sister and your mama, they get G'd on. And I don't want a bitch that I can fucking cheat on. I can never trust a hoe that screaming she grown. I can never trust a bitch that let me cheat on her. I would never cuff a bitch that she grown. I fuck that bitch mouth, she childish but her knees grown. She be running around here screaming V-Long. She said she crippin' but I give her what she want. She said that nigga going crazy, it's just C-Long. She said this shit is going on and on. Hit that little bitch and now I gotta call the trap phone. Cause she just ran off with the pack I'm on her. She said that nigga on one, I said no, I'm on some. She said that shit going crazy, yeah, you know I'm on one. I'ma pop my gun. I don't play with niggas, yeah, cause niggas gonna run. These niggas be talking that shit, they full of that shit and running with guns. You want pussy right on the street, nigga, you having no funds. I can't even say it from a mile away. Niggas talking shit like broad day, If I add out, yeah, it's broad day. You gon' call your folks, they gon' slide, yeah, it's all day. I might kill that nigga and have no sympathy. Everything I do is fucking fantastic. I woke up this morning feeling fantastic. Look at how I'm moving, bitch, I'm fantastic. Ask me how I'm doing, fantastic. Rap form is the moving, bitch, we fantastic. Battle rapping music, yeah, it's fantastic. Money in my pocket, yeah, it's fantastic. All about the profit, fantastic. Money stretch elastic, walk out the bank, I'm feeling fantastic. I do this shit with no practice, look how I'm whipping through traffic. Look how I get with the fashion, I'm so drippy, just get me a napkin. I'm in the club with a pretty old bad bitch, all of my hoes are glitty and ratchet. This is my passion, flipping the pin and the pad is really fantastic. Most of my niggas still trapping, pull up on you, deliver the package. Riggedy racks to the massive trash, they jumping, doing a backflip. This shit beat, produced by the Bachelor, acts I'm doing fantastic. Everything I do is fucking fantastic. I woke up this morning feeling fantastic. Look at how I'm moving, bitch, I'm fantastic. Ask me how I'm doing, fantastic. Rap form is the moving, bitch, we fantastic. Battle rapping music, yeah, it's fantastic. Money in my pocket, yeah, it's fantastic. All about the profit, fantastic. Look at my wrist, it's the coolest. Look at my click, we really a movement. I get that chicken produce shit, nigga, we are too lit to defuse it. Problem in a solution. Walk in the club, the bitches are choosing. Out of this world, not really a human. Swavatar Jack, considered a mutant. Nigga, I'm zooted. I got the pimp in the hookah. Bitch, I'm the future. I took a trip in the Buick. Me and my bitch are bricking a fupa. Switch to a lift for an Uber. I cannot sit with a rooster. I get that chicken chalupa. That nigga produced it. Everything I do is fucking fantastic. I woke up this morning feeling fantastic. Look at how I'm moving, bitch, I'm fantastic. Ask me how I'm doing, fantastic. Rap form is the moving, bitch, we fantastic. Battle rapping music, yeah, it's fantastic. Money in my pocket, yeah, it's fantastic. All about the profit, fantastic. This life we live, fantastic. They call, fantastic. They watch, fantastic. 3S, fantastic. Red form shit, fantastic. Double AP, Triller Productions, Bachelor, fantastic.
Rats out, like Serena bought them rats out. Rats out, I'ma pull up through them rats out. Rats out, catch me dripping with these rats out. Rats out, pop my flexing with these rats out. Rats out, like Serena bought them rats out. Oh yeah, rats out, I'ma pull up through them rats out. Oh yeah, rats out, catch me dripping with these rats out. Oh yeah, rats out, pop my flexing with these rats out. It's a showdown, best believe I dig your hoe down. All the water, fuck around and make you hold drown. NASCAR, push start, I can't slow down. NASA, going up off the ground. Lately I've been distanced, thank the Lord, my only witness. I was down bad in them trenches, ask the Lord for all forgiveness. Living fearless, left me vicious, plus I'm driven and ambitious. Gucci duffel with them riches and the Glock 100 stitches. I get 60 in 1 minute, watch me flip it like a Jimmy. Send no slime right down your chimney, don't care if it about a penny. St. Laurent, I'm rockin' Fendi, pushing that big body bitten. Make my family proud like Penny, peeping gang these niggas in. For sure we gon' get to the pesos, having these rest, having B-rolls. Was I saying standing no free code, but you know I hit them like free throws. She ride on like a hula hoop, I'm tryna see if you can voodoo. We ride our class in the billy coupe, bustin' them, I guess a bulletproof. Rats out, like Serena bought them rats out. Rats out, I'ma pull up through them rats out. Rats out, catch me dripping with these rats out. Rats out, pop my flexin' with these rats out. Rats out, like Serena bought them rats out. Oh yeah, rats out, I'ma pull up through them rats out. Oh yeah, rats out, catch me dripping with these rats out. Oh yeah, rats out, pop my flexin' with these rats out. She know that I get to the back end, she shaking her head, gotta clap it. She know that a young nigga happy, she heard I be having the racks. She know that I'm touching the revenue, hits back to back like a peekaboo. I get to the back, then I stick a move. For sure that these hoes gon' choose. Hold up, let me go up a level. Tryna see if you can dig it like shovel. Big rocks ain't beef with no pebbles. But bust all on the face like a freckle. Okay, we can bring back down. Speed it up, then slow it back down. Heard I with a talk with a tone. That guala gon' break a bitch down. Rats out, like Serena about them rats out. Rats out, I'ma pull up through them rats out. Rats out, catch me drippin' with these rats out. Rats out, pop my flexin' with these rats out. Rats out, like Serena about them rats out. Oh yeah, rats out, I'ma pull up through them rats out. Oh yeah, rats out, catch me drippin' with these rats out. Oh yeah, rats out, pop my flexin' with these rats out.
Hey, it's your boy Mike Wazowski, and I'm here live with my dysfunctional family. Yes, sir.
You ain't.
Air. Yeah, I'm waiting. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? It is my dysfunctional family. We are back with another episode. Stay tuned.
Hey. What's up, y'all? What's happening?
This video is brought to you by Nugget.
In Whitney's world, it is what it is.
Yeah,
You like that?
love it.
Sorry, y'all.
This is brought to you by the nigga beside you.
Well, hello.
Okay. Well, hello.
Welcome back, family. It's so good to have you all and be next to you and see you and touch you.
Why are you saying it like you're Asian?
I'm not.
I
I'm
like
saying it
you
with
so much.
Is
enthusiasm.
it because you had some Hans? Did Hans make you start talking like that after eating shrimp fried rice?
I only ate a chicken wing.
After you... Don't try to look like it was mine.
It was.
It was. Like, I didn't even say... You incriminated yourself.
Right. No, I know that ringtone. I had to change mine just so I wouldn't have the same ringtone as Don.
Then we had the same ringtone and text message?
Yeah, anybody that had an iPhone, they initially had the same ring.
Oh, snap. I wasn't supposed to answer the phone. I'm on the show. My bad.
One. That's a different ringtone.
Wow. I thought you didn't answer.
I didn't even... I guess I hit the FaceTime button.
Well, hey.
Not shout out to the phones.
How was
Yeah.
everyone's
How's everybody
week this
going?
week?
7 days. What happened 7 days ago?
Not just what happened, but how was it?
Well, I'll go.
I left here.
I said I was going. My week was great. What happened?
The lips, though.
I had to think about it. Like, what did I do? Oh, so I went to a Halloween party.
Oh.
That was fun. Yeah, it's early. I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to be on Halloween or the.
They're getting it out the way.
I respect that because that means I would have got to get the wear out of my outfit.
You got to wear out your outfit, and you don't have to think
Get to
about
wear
where I'm gonna go. Oh,
And
I
then
gotta go
you
here,
could post
here.
that picture early, and you could be the first one on Halloween with your costume.
What is this?
I mean, what is what?
What's that? What is it?
I don't know.
You gotta break it down a little bit more than that.
No, I was so confused about this new FaceTime. Y'all ain't...
You must have updated. I didn't update.
I ain't updating.
But okay, so I did that. Oh, have y'all ever been to okay, I know half y'all done been to 3D movie, right? Everyone has been to a 3D movie?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to a 4D?
It's hard for folks with glasses.
Have you ever been to a 4D movie?
No.
Yeah.
That's when you start feeling
That's
the
when
shit in the
sometimes
ground.
that's when
Yes,
something right.
that's when the chair go
And maybe spraying shit up under
and
the ground.
air, water. Boy, I went to the movies and I saw Venom Carnage.
How was it?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was
good?
It was
I should go
so
see
good.
that.
It was funny. It was thrilling. It touched on so many things, and then the effects of the chair just shaking me up. I had a good dinner before. Don't go too full. I'm just gonna say that. But
Relationship segment already. Okay. What? That was nice.
what? Wait a minute.
I'm fucking with you.
Anyways, so and then
Cody was on a hot date, y'all.
and
She got
then
sprayed, laid, and
all right, I'm gonna need you to.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna censor you. We're gonna censor you, buddy.
Dinnered.
Right.
Censor, let me find the bells.
And
That nigga said you're dinner.
what else happened? You know, a full week of just productivity has flown. And that's it. I'm here. It's a great week.
for me, it was real good weeks, man. Real good weeks with an S. You know what I mean? No bad news at all. You know, just keep climbing, just keep going. Got a couple of downloads, you know what I mean, of insights and nuggets and stuff. So y'all be seeing that coming in the next couple of shows. I'll say that. But how was your week, Don?
Pretty freaking awesome. It was crazy. I went to this event yesterday on some random humbug situation.
What was the event?
David Shan's podcast thing.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was super dope. He had it wasn't even about the podcast. He was literally doing a live stream of his podcast, and he like invited like everybody. He just posted it like, if you could pull up. We starting at 10. It was like 9.
At night?
In the morning.
Damn, I'll be at work, man. I be trying to go stuff like that. But anyways.
But he was like, yeah, we're gonna close the doors at 10:15. If you get here, you can get here. If you can't, oh well. It was like 80 people in the room. Mm-hmm. Like we was all in there, and Bradley, I don't know if you remember D1 when we was in Florida. When we took AR to Louisiana.
Okay. Yeah.
It was a rapper who I took a picture with. D1. Yeah, and I don't know if y'all know who D1 is, but he like he's not a Christian rapper, but he's like a
Christian conscious.
Christian conscious. I like that. Christian conscious.
I'm saying who?
Christian. Oh, Christian conscious Christian. But he was at the event and there was a bunch of millionaires, dope people in the room. But
Rick Ross show up?
Nah, Ross wasn't there. I was
Why would he show up? Is he Christian conscious?
No, he just supports David.
He supports the
Sleepers for
podcaster.
suckers.
The podcaster who I learned the podcast class from. He just real cool with him. Ross was actually in the podcast class with us. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he supports him. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Nice. Well, Ross had his assistant in the podcast class. That's hard when you make your assistant go do something. You go learn it and then bring me back the information. That's when you know you got money. You go learn it and you bring it back to me on what I need to do.
That's an intern.
But nah, I had I seen D1 and it was dope. Like never be afraid to open your mouth. I feel like that's my claim to fame right now. Like never being afraid to open your mouth. Because I walked out and I was like, hey, he was like, what's up? He said what's up to me like he knew me because how I walked up to him. Like, oh dang, what's up, D1? And he was like, what's up, bro? I ain't seen you in a while. And I was like, yeah, nigga, you ain't seen me in a real long time. Like, nigga, like never. Like we ain't never hung out. But we started talking there. He's like, bro, I thought I really remembered you just for how genuine you was when I met you in the airport that day. Like, I really thought I knew you, bro. He was like, just from that genuine thing. And then I turned around, and I was trying to figure out how to make money off Instagram. Like, y'all Google, I don't know, I've been Googling that. Like, how to make money off Instagram.
Yeah, I see you got a book. Like, you're going to have to share some jewels from that book.
The crazy thing about that is the day before, I was Googling, how do I make money off Instagram? And then I go to this event, and Nehemiah Davis, shout out to Nehemiah Davis, he's somebody who teaches people how to do this. Like, this is his whole thing is about content creation, making money off social media. His whole thing is about how you can make money and monetize Instagram. I see him.
So you saying you asked the universe a question and it answered you?
Yes.
Don't answer it. No. But
what are you saying, bro?
I just got shot. No.
Wait, what?
It wasn't the universe that answered you. How? The universe is getting so much credit for another entity that's doing it. But continue on, you please.
What's the other entity that's doing it?
Of course, the Lord thy God that's looking out for you.
But the creator of what?
But you sitting up. But it's not. It's not the universe that responds to you. It's you asked the question, and it was not the universe, but another entity that did. But I'm not gonna get into that segment because I'm real passionate about that. And I know y'all subscribe to that. But in your day of disruption, let the damn universe save you. Then,
as you were saying.
I want to elaborate on that. Can you turn the music down just a
I shouldn't have said that. I think I just started a whole shit.
No. But I'm saying though, like you can't push your message on people.
I'm not pushing it on people, but I'm saying that's the common thing that's happening these days. Is that something else is getting credit for another thing that's helping you. That's like.
But who's to say that the universe isn't my God? How is God not my universe?
I mean, you can say that chair is your God, and you turn around and had a good day. Thank you, chair. The chair didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? The chair is getting credit.
But listen, you're not listening to the statement because you're only answering. You have to listen to be able to receive.
No. I heard exactly what you said. That's how I was able to respond.
What did I say?
You know what I'm saying? How do you know the universe is not my God? You can name anything as your God. That meal that you just ate can be your God, but that does not mean.
So who is your God?
Well, y'all know this already. It's your boy Slack Bashir Bright, and I subscribe to the Lord Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying?
That's your God.
I'm not gonna. Jesus is God.
Jesus is God?
Jesus is God.
So now I'm confused about that whole
There you go.
thing.
See, you don't even have a foundation of
I thought
God.
Jesus was your Lord.
God has several names, multiple names.
So he can have multiple names.
Yes.
But he can't be multiple things?
Yes, he can be, but...
Okay, let's stop there. Let's stop there. And like I was saying,
Rewind.
No.
Rewind, because I think
No.
you kind of took that and skewed
what?
it. Skewed it.
I
He can be
skewed what?
multiple things. Yes, Jesus can be your peace, and Jesus can be your healer. And Jesus, I don't want to turn this into a
What I'm saying, though, you just
thing,
said
but
Jesus is God.
Yes.
So a man is God?
And see,
We were made in God's image.
I'm glad you asked that question, right? Because in our human capabilities, it's real good you asked this question because we take Jesus for the man, but before Jesus was a man, he was God.
So Jesus is not the Son of God?
It was God becoming man for your sake.
So Jesus is God and there's another God? So there's two gods?
There is one, and again, back to human comprehension. God can be Father, Son, Holy Spirit. All, you know what I'm saying? All at the same. We don't understand that because we human.
So a spirit can be God.
Yes.
So the universe can't be a spirit.
The universe is not a spirit. The universe is not a spirit. Where did you get that from?
So you
Where did
pretty
you
much
get that from? The universe is a place.
How is God multiple things though? I don't understand that.
Okay.
All right.
So look.
So I'm gonna hit the bell on that.
So
Don't stop. Deeply we are going to.
I almost got somewhere.
We are deeply going to dive into this conversation at a certain point in time. But Dawn, I'm happy that you are experiencing this new light in your life. That you are
this light
putting
from this
in
higher being.
Put it in the work that you need to do to receive the fruits of your labor. That's what I have been actually studying in my Bible plans that I'm reading. You know, we put in the work.
I like that.
And
we need to return.
We are able to enjoy the fruits of our labor.
I'm sorry, but I can't get over it. Like we're gonna continue to worship a white person, a white man.
Who said he's a white man?
That's the description of the person that I've been shown who was Jesus Christ was a white man.
That's who he believes God is. I mean, Jesus is a white man from back in 2000 in BC. I mean, before BC. You know what I mean?
If
it's
you really
much
like tune
bigger
into
than that.
all of that, I guess you will understand like they changed the image of.
And you know what? My bad.
How
I
it was been.
But how
pushing my.
Well, how
and that is the thing,
rhetoric.
and that's what I've been trying to tell y'all about speaking about religion and certain things and about on air, because it's like you're pushing it, but at the same time the message is being put out there, but at a certain time.
But it stems from just misunderstanding, misinformation.
But
that can be on both
sides. You're the one that's
too.
misinformed.
No, I'm not misinformed. Just because you decided that this person was born and he was man and he was this and that, and so now he has to subscribe this and that.
It's not a fact though. It's a belief. It's not a fact. It's a belief.
It's truth.
It's a belief.
And there is a difference.
There's a difference between a fact and belief. You only have what someone told you that this is the truth.
No, it's not just that. Yes, someone has told me, but it's something that you've experienced for yourself. And if you haven't had that, then okay, that's what sets the boundary there.
So I know no one has experienced this at this very moment, but I would like to know what's your thoughts about it. What's the biggest waste of time?
This conversation.
Or marriage. The wedding. Or a funeral, a proper funeral.
Oh wow!
Anything that deals with the church making money.
What's the comment saying?
We were whitewashed to believe that Jesus was white. No, we were whitewashed to believe that there was a Jesus Christ.
Hercules and Jesus
No,
got
I
a
will
lot
not
in common.
say that either.
And so they're the same person. Okay.
So I think we should have a boundary on just talking about certain things. But anyways, I asked a question, so I mean we're gonna keep reverting back.
No. I said anything that the churches profit off of, I feel like is a waste of money.
That's not the question I asked.
You said funerals and weddings. They profit off funerals and weddings, so both of them. I feel like they're equally.
Churches profit off of funerals and weddings.
Pastors get paid.
Yes, true to
that?
officiate the ceremony, but are you saying that that's their only means of?
No, I just said
that's not what was said. He said that was an income.
So what is your point?
I feel like sometimes it can come down to. Oh, what was your point?
No, that's my point. I feel like they're equally a big waste of money. In a wedding, in the stance of a wedding, we're paying a bunch of money for us to come together, for other people to enjoy our ceremony of our marriage. Mm-hmm. On a funeral, on the same point, we're spending money to put someone in the ground,
celebrating
their life, to put money in the ground that we probably couldn't afford, and they probably won't even have a tombstone, and they probably still have debt.
Not everybody, but you know what? You know what I think of on that topic? But we spend money on birthdays, so I think it's a choice.
That's a part of life, though.
Not necessarily, because there are people that don't celebrate birthdays at all.
But that's their belief.
Yeah, I mean, not just that, but even if it is their belief, my point is, even if it is their belief and they just choose not to spend money on their birthday, then that's just their decision. If people want to have an expensive wedding, people are allowed to do whatever the heck they want to do. If they want to spend 30 grand on a wedding for their day of wedding, it's typically more for the bride or something. That's their choice. But I don't want to say that they was wrong for doing that.
No, the question was, which one do you feel like is a bigger waste of money?
I don't think both of them is not a waste of money, given that individual's choice on what they want to do. People have a right to do what they want to do. If Ashanti, if you want to have a 50 grand, $1,000 wedding, then go ahead. Send me an invite. I'm gonna show up, give a gift and everything. If you don't want to do anything but go to the courthouse and have a wedding,
all right, I got a better way to answer the question.
Then still,
I got a better way to answer this question. Which one would you spend more money on, a funeral or a wedding for yourself? Which one
myself,
would you want more money
I won't be around for my funeral to spend money on, so it will be my wedding.
Well, actually, you kind of prepare for whenever
you can.
Your time
there is life insurance,
and
stuff
as you should prepare for that. Everybody don't just let it just happen and not have have your family out here looking crazy trying to take care of you. But I think if it, to a certain extent.
There's a statistic.
It depends on how much you're spending on your wedding, because I feel like you can use your money to obviously celebrate what you have going on, but then it can be a limit that you have, so that you have more time to celebrate with the person that you've actually married. You know what I mean? Because essentially, what a wedding is a big party of everybody coming together to help celebrate a union. Right.
And nobody put in on.
And nobody else put in on, but you expecting gifts. But actually, there has been times when I've seen people have been charged like a plate or something like that. Or like to add into the wedding, because some people will be like, I'm gonna come, and then you set up for this amount of people, and some people don't even come.
They don't pay.
So
they don't come.
My shit gonna be set up like the club.
You reserving a section.
My shit gonna be like a concert, nigga. You gotta buy your ticket, seat, food. It's gonna be concessions.
That shit gonna be a pop-up shop.
Exactly, nigga. It's gonna be vendors. Niggas gonna be making money at my shit. Like, and I just feel like it's, and even that part, like, I feel like
people go in debt.
People
go in debt trying to plan an extravagant wedding when really you should.
You spent $10,000 on your wedding and you didn't put $10,000 down on a house. You just didn't take your 3% that you could have put down on a house,
but see,
and you just put that into a wedding.
People have different priorities, and I'm gonna play the devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
Me personally, I want to do whatever my wife wants to do for whatever vision she has for our wedding. I would be 100% on board. Now, there would be some parameters around it, so we don't go bankrupt. I do agree with that. And this is what I personally subscribe to. You should not do something outside of your means, but if it's well in your means, something that you can do, then go ahead and do it. Bye-bye.
I feel like you can accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish if you actually have the drive to do so. But I think I really wouldn't spend that much money on either one of them. Honestly, y'all could just burn me up, put me in a cardboard box, throw me in the ocean. I'd be straight.
You want to be cremated?
Yes, I do.
You want to be cremated?
I don't want to waste no money on me going in the ground. Like, y'all finna put $10,000 in the ground. Like, that shit just fucking retarded.
How much money you trying to leave behind?
How much money am I trying to leave behind?
For posterior. Meaning
hopefully, the legacy I leave behind will be like, the number won't ever stop. Like, whatever I leave behind, I definitely want it to continue to like accumulate. Like, I want to be at the point where my money's still making money for my family after I pass. Like, I don't want it to be like a certain number. I want it to continue to accumulate and grow. Like,
but you have a certain number that you don't want them to bury you with. So cash app them $200 now. Let's get it over with.
Nah, I mean, I don't want them to have to go into debt to bury me. Like, I know I think the
That's why you should have something set up.
That's what you said. I think the statistics show a homeless man leaves his family in a better position than a man who goes to work every day without life insurance.
That's low key like.
And typically these days, it's a requirement.
But you think about it, it makes sense. Think about it.
You know what I mean? Life
If I'm
insurance
the
is a
breadwinner of this home, and I don't have a home at all. If I'm the breadwinner of the home, and I pass,
How much do you think life insurance is?
there's different prices. There's going to be a class at my house on Friday.
Just a ballpark figure. Like if someone approached you and
varies.
say gave you a number for life insurance,
It varies.
how much? Life insurance costs about $2 a paper.
I was about to say $10, $30, if that.
Yeah, two,
Like,
less than that, it'll be $2, $3.
That's
It
based
also
off-
depends on your health conditions.
Yeah.
Health conditions and
Yeah.
what's the plan you
If you
choose.
sign up in 60s,
If you're
when
drinking,
you're 60
if
and you
you're smoking.
already have diabetes,
That
and
jump
you
gonna be
if you have
skyrocket.
what you call it, but just starting out the gate as a young man and you have a job, life insurance is $1.50, $2.
Ashanti?
I have a comment from Antoinette Turner.
Thank you,
wouldn't
Antoinette.
I wouldn't spend too much time on funerals because oftentimes people spend all this money for a funeral, but then no one comes back to the burial site to visit.
Damn, when the last time I've been to a burial site?
Ooh,
I used to go to
Cemeteries
Andrea's
freak
mama
people
every
out sometimes.
I just
Every
And
month.
there's nobody down
I
here.
used to go to Andrea's mama's every month. They was real serious about going to
Would
that.
Andres will make you go.
No, they wouldn't make me go.
I
I
mean,
mean, shit,
She was
I
there- she
helped.
was there
I
support.
helped put some money on that tombstone. Shit.
You helped bury them?
Shawty said I need to go look at my investment.
Shots, you helped
I'm
bury
going
them?
to check out
No,
my investment.
I helped pay for her tombstone.
crazy. Ashanti is crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
a different level.
I guess if you paid for it, you should go look at it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
There goes my money.
It was worth it. Look at that
Yes,
little
you
piece
should.
right
You know,
there.
I haven't been to a cemetery down here, but then at the same time, I don't have any. Thank God, and God forbid, if anybody was to pass, I don't have any relative that's buried here in Atlanta.
Yeah, even my auntie, she just passed this year, and they drove her ass up to fucking Maryland just to bury her because she was born in Maryland. I thought that was stupid.
Yeah, that's something.
I thought that was so stupid.
My grandmother wants to go back.
What, for her to be buried here?
She
Yeah,
wants to
like
be
I mean,
buried.
I get that our family lives up there.
Do they
and
got
all
a
that
plot?
stuff.
If they got a family plot, then I
Okay,
can
that
see
makes more sense. But like literally, like my best friend, her grandfather, they found out. Well, I've been telling her since we were little that she was white, but they found out her grandfather and he was white. Grandmother always thought he was a light skinned man, but he was white. And when he died, he lived in California. They took his ass all the way to fucking Tennessee, not to bury him, but to cremate him.
Oh God.
I was like, what kind of shit is that?
That's what Don said. That's unnecessary money that they spending right now.
I mean, I know people who have GoFundMes and all this shit, and then they do all this shit, have the most extravagant funeral for their child or their mother or whoever might have passed, and then y'all going back to y'all one-bedroom apartment and y'all don't have to rent for the next 3 months because y'all don't put all y'all money up for
You put in your
for
money
January
in,
funeral.
but at the same time, it can be a sign of respect for the dead. You get what I mean?
You disrespecting yourself.
I mean, are you really by giving your respects? I mean,
You're not
when
paying-
that person. Let me finish my thought before you keep cutting me off.
Everybody is not strapped, Don. Damn.
Okay.
I said okay.
So, as I was saying,
Speaking according to his situation.
you know, when people are alive, you give them their flowers, but sometimes people, you know, when they pass, you also want to make sure that they are having a beautiful home going because that's how beautiful they were in your life. Or it may be an attachment that you have. So, yeah, like you said, at the end of the day, it depends on what serves you best. Everybody awake?
I'm listening. I'm here.
We about to go to a commercial break.
Y'all know I hate these breaks, but quick break real quick. Y'all stay tuned. Do not change the channel. Most likely you will, but don't change the channel. Come back. We coming back on our relationship segment. And then we gonna bring up the GOAT in magazine. Mr. Quadir Thomas in the building, y'all. Let's get it.
Just one wedding, money ranch, my stallions mugging. Make you famous, so I make you pregnant. OG shit, I just made you better. She give brain, but I'm way too clever. Gave you pleasure, brand new drip, yeah, I'm way too fresh. Get this lit, bitch, you may not never. Playboy legend like my name, you have I woke up this morning feeling like you have Playboy like my name.
bachelor.
Thank you.
Roy, I love this.
I can see your body all over me. I know you feel it too. Even though it's wrong, it feel right. Slow stroking, I'm just trying to take my time away. You gotta feel me. Sex, with you. And love ain't long if I can't have you.
Well, if I can't have you, just get up, don't tease me. Just give me your heart and tell me you need me. And maybe I'm right here just waiting on you. Just show me love, what we gotta do. Now that you're here, climb right up behind me. Make me say, oh Lord, what he got up inside me. And when I'm loving on you, I don't think so clearly. Kissing on your woo, like, who did you miss me?
I can see your body all over me. I know you feel it too. Even though it's wrong, it feel right. Slow stroking, I'm just trying to take my time away. You gotta feel me. Sex, if it ain't with you. And love ain't long if I can't have you.
I can see how your body's all over me. You supposed to be here with me, that's how it's supposed to be. That body getting super wet for me. She got her own, she don't want nothing. She all up in love, but it's all of a sudden. Fuck him, he ain't talking about nothing. Shawty got wet, we talking about fucking. She might deal with me if she like. I gotta hurry up, she rush.
I can see your body all over me. I know you feel it too. Even though it's wrong, it feel right. Slow stroking, I'm just trying to take my time away. You gotta feel me. Sex, if it ain't with you. And love ain't long if I can't have you.
You need another one of those.
Hey, this Kid Money, and you checking in with my dysfunctional family. They told me I did it wrong, but I'm gonna keep this part.
That's pretty hard, actually.
Wasn't it pretty dope? I just love it.
I'm gonna keep this part.
Welcome back, family, to the dinner table. Obviously, the family, we get a little razzle-dazzle. The table gets shook sometimes, but we always stay stable. We have here with us in the City Magazine, Quadir. What's up?
Yeah. What's up?
Definitely a pleasure to have you. Can you pass me them good old magazines?
Nah, these mine.
Because
he set them right here for me.
No.
I don't think.
No. They're too crisp to sit in the corner.
Think about my wings.
That's what I'm talking about.
Myself.
They're too crisp.
My wings
to sit in the corner.
It's in between me and my food, so you know it's mine.
Y'all hear this?
It's
No.
in between
This could be
me.
a commercial.
It's in between me and
No.
my
This
food.
No.
Why wouldn't it be mine?
It's not.
They
Give it to me.
about to go on TikTok today.
All right.
Technically called bullying.
Listen, though, people do try to steal these.
Look how beautiful these things are. Like
I can
these
see that being a
articles
thing.
and
I love it.
mm-hmm.
I could definitely see that being a thing.
So
Appreciate you.
we'll just hop into it with you. Definitely,
Appreciate
we love
that.
what you're doing. Your magazine. Tell us about your magazine.
In the City magazine is a art magazine based in Atlanta. We feature,
Go ahead.
we feature fashion, music, lifestyle. It was born from the mind state of, for us, by us type of thing. I know that's kind of corny, but
No, not at all.
it was like, giving the photographers, instead of always submitting your picture and your name is just really tiny in the corner, now we feature photographers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Designers, makeup artists. You know what I'm saying? The people that you guys, people that make things happen, we feature them. So, exactly.
Putting
1,000 content.
putting their face out there, right?
Exactly. I'm tired of seeing the names real small in the corner.
So is it only for Atlanta?
Absolutely not, yo. This thing, it started in Atlanta, but I done some other stuff in the industry, and that like grew my, I guess, network. So with that, I was like, well, Atlanta's really hot. I travel, and everywhere I go, I'm from New Jersey.
Me too.
But when I go to other places, I'm from Atlanta because Atlanta gets so much love, So it's like, okay.
Hold on, so when you in other cities, you be like, I'm from the A?
Hell yeah. Nobody gives a fuck about New Jersey, dude. Yo, nobody wants to be from New Jersey.
Wait.
Hold on, you only from New Jersey when you in Atlanta?
Yeah. Like, I rock with the Giants. You know what I'm saying? We suck, but I rock, but when I go everywhere else, I put on my A hat, yo. I be in the club because all they play is Atlanta music. They love 2 Chainz.
Okay.
Everybody love T. Yo, you be seeing T.I.?
Wow.
I be like, yeah, bro. We go out west. It'd be crazy.
Okay.
I love it.
So you don't only represent people in Atlanta, is nationwide.
Absolutely not. And it's become kind of worldwide because we got folks in there from Africa.
Yes.
Colombia, Toronto, Madagascar.
Canada been on the map like
Yeah.
It's been on the map for years.
Yeah, Toronto is no joke.
I don't think it's ever not been on the map.
on the map, but seldomly since Drake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That whole Canada wave is like it's a place to be.
Yeah. It's Canada. You gotta remember, like, all the slaves went up north, and some of them went way up north, and like it's different there. Like, believe it or not, I'm telling you, you're gonna think I'm crazy. White girls love black guys. Especially they love.
Why are you saying that's crazy? We know this.
No, man, it's not even no joke up there.
Oh,
Like,
we talking about in Canada?
Yes, they are aggressive. It ain't
You
like
said
it.
they're aggressive.
Not aggressive.
Yeah, man,
Get out of
it's
here.
Crazy.
So,
I gotta.
go ahead.
So to have the mindset of I'm worried about the creators, like what puts you in the place of the creators are the ones that really should be getting that shine versus the publications or the industry. You're focusing more on the artists. So are we focused on the artists or is it the models? Are they getting that recognition as well?
Or is it entrepreneurs and
Absolutely the models,
But what gave you that mindset? Like,
I mean, at the same time, we still gotta have a high profile person on the cover. You know what I'm saying? And then, all the models, these young ladies right here, you know what I'm saying? They make it to the cover one day, but when you got the type of people on the cover, it's like they go from Trina, then maybe they're dope, but between them and the mayor, so we gotta kind of keep that.
But I love how it's full round. You know what I mean? You have the attraction on the front, but you also have an attraction on the back.
Yeah, we just started that.
And it definitely shows others that doesn't matter if it's front or back, you're still being seen. You get what I mean?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. But to answer your question, I'm not really the most creative person or the dopest or whatever the case is. I think I'm a dope person, but more than anything, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of these people.
That's hard.
You know, so how else am I gonna be around them? And then I end up around
I see
doing
what
all
you did
kinds
there.
of things.
You created a situation to put yourself around people, so now you're the people who you want to be around. You're highlighting them, so now that they want you to be a part of what they got going on.
I almost cracked the code.
Now you cracked the code, all right. I see what the game is. You getting through the door because I put you in the book.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
Because I had a question and you slick answered it. Everybody do this, but your magazine is very professional. It's very put together. It's very nice. I say like I feel like I'm picking up a Vogue magazine.
Word.
And my question was to be on what is your selection process like when you want to fill your magazine with content, and what does that process look like? Like you have hundreds of folks on this month, and all of them is bad. Like all of them, you know what I'm saying? All of them is beautiful content.
Yeah.
So it looks like a lot of work that
Yeah.
you got done. My question is like, how did you do it? Like,
That's easy.
What is that inner process?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's the easiest thing in the world because guess what? It was the 9 young ladies that I have as staff of this magazine. All them, yo.
Yes.
The only thing I do, I'm like the guy that carry the bags.
Your network works for
You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I've probably been
Shout out
in
to
the game.
Inner City Magazine.
Yeah, it's the young ladies.
The
bro.
ladies
I
behind the
promise
scene.
You. I'm not that dope, but they set the standard.
Right.
Nah, okay. They know, you know?
Right.
So I just depend on them a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm just the bodyguard, I guess. I'm the guy that carry the bag.
It's a full team effort.
You the gate watcher.
That's
You
it.
the gatekeeper.
Pretty much.
So when it comes to becoming getting into the magazine or submitting, how do you submit, or do you like just choose certain people, reach out for them to be in the magazine, or can just anyone
Both.
put in?
Now, you'll never have to submit. You know what I'm saying? So people like you know, I'll give, hey, want to be in the magazine? You know, type of thing. Want to be in this?
I mean, I know Cody.
Get out of here.
You know, hey, you good. Hey, look, let's get y'all ad. Let's put y'all ad in the next issue. I mean, let's do it.
Definitely, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got y'all.
Got you.
In the City magazine.
Absolutely.
And give us a few copies so we can stage up.
Yeah. All right, you know, I came ready. You know, that always happens, man. Wherever I go. They're like, let me get that.
So where can you find your magazine so everyone can know?
Sound corny, but inthecitymagazine.com.
That's legit. That's legit.
That's so dope that you got it first.
Yeah.
I know, right? I know.
Listen,
I know,
I'll be
man.
straight up with you, bro. I tell people now, if you're around me, just be safe. If you're around me, I'm buying the shit out of domains.
Yeah.
Like, I buy a domain probably every other day.
Nice.
Like, I think about what ideas I might have for you and buy it.
See, we got to
So
set
buy it
up.
off me. Do you want it
Yeah,
or
I
not?
want somebody to buy it off me.
Like, I literally bought an idea that I thought I might tell Bradley about, just in case he said okay.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's just selfish, actually.
I don't want somebody else to buy it.
That's
not
selfish.
That's not selfish.
I mean,
actually.
I bought it
smart.
first. I bought it first so nobody else can take it from him.
That's the game.
Right.
from him
Yeah.
or from you
From him.
getting a little piece of it.
I locked it.
Bought it for me.
I locked
Yeah,
I locked
he
down
ain't
the
gonna give it
domain.
to you.
I locked down the domain.
He ain't gonna give it to you yet.
If he ain't gonna do nothing with it, I ain't gonna give it to him. I need to see.
Right.
I
You need
to
a
see
return
the
on
work.
his investment.
I need to see the
See?
work.
See? Self.
I
So
need.
you bought it for yourself.
That is not about self. That is about wealth.
Why would I purchase something for somebody if they're not gonna use it?
The thing is that we should not be getting into this.
I mean, it's
We talk about domains. If I purchase something for you and you're not going to use it to the right, that's like saying, hey, I bought you a car and you're gonna let it sit in your driveway.
Exactly, but
No, I'm gonna take my car back.
then you didn't buy it for them. When you give something to somebody, ain't no Indian giving out. I gave it to you.
What do you think, Seth?
That's it.
look away.
Then this wasn't yours to begin with.
Look, he in the middle. Of some
Right.
shit.
I mean, you got to be aggressive, you know, at the same time. You know, you got to operate with, you know, morals to the game type of thing. So,
Okay.
you know, I guess you need both.
If you're not working, I'm taking it back.
So, go ahead.
Those people gotta exist.
Sign a contract.
You know, they gotta exist.
Quadir, before you launched your magazine and started on this journey, what were you doing before this? And I'm segueing from this topic of starting a new career journey. You know, did it drain you in starting this magazine, or was it because you was perhaps in your uncomfortable zone?
It was.
You know what I mean?
I was before this. I was coaching little league football.
Okay.
You know.
And so when this idea of you starting a magazine, I can see that.
Love it.
Yeah.
You remind me of my old coach.
Yeah. I'm like a coach.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
come on, Ty.
exactly. That's how I be talking to them. Like, get that shit out of here.
I want to second on that. So do you think that helped as far as like I hate saying running, but running the business and having 9 young ladies under you think the coaching helped?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Coaching.
Because it wasn't even just like the kids. It was like you got up to you got
Parents.
maybe 20 something kids on your team. Parents, grandparents, little brothers, sisters. So being in the middle of all that, yo, I had parents like they was like my guardians. They was like my bodyguards when I walked. The parents. It was crazy. Nah, man.
Get out of here. You know.
I'm all business.
That shit was on time.
Yeah.
That was jinx. I don't know.
Nah, I couldn't.
That shit was
I really couldn't. That would have messed up so much. It wasn't that type of
He
situation.
said, "No, bro, that ain't me. That wasn't what I was doing."
For the record.
I had to bring my girl with me to practice sometimes.
Okay,
so you know.
So back to this lovely magazine.
Wow.
So
I love that shit.
Quadir, I've known you for a very long time, I will
Yeah.
say. And the way that I met you it was through fashion.
Yep,
Right?
yep,
You
yep.
were taking
You was a model.
photos. I was a model, you were
Yeah.
the photographer. And so do you believe that was an extra push into Inner City magazine?
I can tell you. How can I say this? You definitely gave me a lot of inspiration.
Shut up.
You particularly. You gave me a lot of inspiration
you.
to see someone, live, and then to see that same person. You know what I'm saying, on a page or something like that. So.
Wow. Thank you.
And that was, I started around that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hell yeah.
Dope. Because not only were you able to like see different lights of people, like you said, but to see it on the actual page and see how you would like it to be executed, it kind of gave it an extra, I guess, role.
Hell yeah. Plus, you always was around at radio and actresses and actors and all that shit. So that was an advantage to me. That was who I was targeting. You're my target audience.
So we went from football coach to magazine, or photography was always there. What was
from being a football coach, right? You always have people recording your games.
Right.
So that taught me to tell someone what I wanted to see. This is what I want. So when I picked up the camera, out of boredom, I knew to take pictures that people wanted, not just what I wanted to see.
Right.
And people seem to have liked that. So it got me. I started doing a bunch of other stuff. I produced a podcast, produced videos, produced all kinds of stuff. Worked for a lot of magazines, been in a lot of magazines, and just started my own.
Your name was too small, so you said, I'm going to create one where my name can be big.
Dang.
You said something. You said you was doing a lot of things. How did you know on what endeavor would stick? You know what I mean? Because you said you was doing this, you was doing that.
The same way, I promise you, bro. The hustling mentality 101. That's it, bro. I'm in an industry where I feel like I'm almost, no offense to anyone, but it's almost like heroin. Like they got to come see me. They got to come see me.
Okay.
If you are an artist or a creator or whatever it is that you do, I'm so accessible to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People, okay, we're not Vogue. But some people be like, you know what? I probably got to go through that to get the Vogue.
Mm-hmm.
So they coming from all over the world.
That was my next question, kind of like flowing into that. What does In the City magazine offer to the creators, entrepreneurs, to the world? Like, what does In the City magazine offer?
one, we always connect the supplier of whatever it is to the buyer.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Is it niche based? Like, can anybody be in your magazine, or is only people?
we say that. We say that. But fashion discriminates. Quadir don't. You know, so
That's your real name?
Yeah.
I just want to know. It sounds so. It sounds so like artsy. Like I didn't know. Like you created it. Like it sounds.
Like wait, what? What do you mean?
It sounds like an artist name. Like I created Don. He wasn't a real person. That's a whole created name.
Well, my dad is Muslim. My brother is a Muslim name.
You have Muslim brothers. That sounds like
Mhm.
an Aramaic name.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay. It just sounded like creator. Like
It actually means slave of God.
Mm.
Yes. So keeps me on the good side of things.
There you go. Wow, that's crazy.
I can't be too bad like that, right?
Power in the names. That's super duper hard.
Absolutely.
So,
I love it.
So
that's it, man.
apparently
just
this
hustling 101, bro. That's it.
So anybody can be in the magazine, because I'm gonna hit you up. Like,
Now we say that, but we have a process.
yeah.
Yes, tell us about your process.
How can one get in your magazine?
You can submit through the website, which the requirements are that
What's the website? Shout it out.
www.inthecitymagazine.com. In the City Magazine on everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
Really?
everything.
You was able to get all of them?
Yeah.
How? What was in the city?
Yes.
That wasn't like
When
none of
you,
it.
when you look it up, we're gonna pop up. There ain't
How
nobody
long
else
ago
popping
did you get it?
You can't be this mad about it.
I'm that upset
Or
because
I
surprised.
started with I started producing a podcast called Molo in the City.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That went for a long time. I was always in the city. She was Molo. So when that ended, I just knew. I already knew to go get that. You know?
I mean, because it was your brand, right?
Mhm.
Like, from that point, it was your brand.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
And, I mean, you
beautiful.
didn't finish saying how to submit. I mean,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
just so
there you go.
excited to know more and more.
You can submit on the website. Your pictures, all the requirements are there. You can't have any pictures that was already posted. You can't have no wording on it. You got to be dope. You got to fit the aesthetic. We're not a beauty magazine. We're not wedding. You know, we're not surfing. So you got to fit what we're doing. Although if it's dope, you know, we'll publish it. We have a wide ceiling. Just yeah, I mean.
Anybody from somebody that's selling candles. all the way
Exactly.
to-
Musical
Animals.
artist.
You can sell animals. You be selling animals, and
He said
the pictures could be dope.
Oh, well,
Something
that
like
actually
that.
would
I
be
mean, if it's
dope, actually.
I think that should be a very
what
dope
about
picture.
crochet?
That too. That's art.
No, seriously.
Oh, no, I'm serious.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love that. That would be dope. That would be real dope because it's an audience for that.
Well, fortunately, you sitting at a table full of creative people.
Absolutely. Oh man, you ain't gotta say that.
Got the crochet, got the.
Okay.
I don't want to call it the weed set.
What?
Wow.
The
I have resin art.
resin art.
Resin art?
Resin?
You got a clothing line here. You have an actress right here.
Model.
Model.
everything.
How
Yeah.
he gonna say his title low after saying everybody else's?
You gonna go
All
back.
my people got all this going
Producer.
on. Producer.
Yeah.
Producer.
Exactly.
Dope.
How you gonna whisper?
Hey man, y'all gotta come to our event.
Hold on.
So, oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to just say, like, Inner City is just a magazine. What else does Inner City magazine have to look forward to?
Definitely. We're gonna have a event December 4th or 5th, depending on where it is.
Okay.
It's gonna be. I can say right here that it's gonna. First time we ever saying this kind of publicly, but it's gonna be an app release mixer. So we're gonna release our app, and the app is really heavy, man. It's just real heavy.
I literally was gonna ask you that. As far as like everything being so digital, how is it the space in the magazine world as far as hard copies?
Because it's a collector's item. When you in it, you're
Definitely.
putting it up on the shelf. When
That's hard.
y'all have this in y'all studio, you're not gonna let somebody just walk out with it. Hold up, bro.
No. What you
Put
doing?
that back.
Come
Yeah.
back.
Come now.
Yeah, I don't mind not being on the racks next to Walmart. You can't find us there. We bougie.
Mm-hmm.
You got one of these, you in. We in the in crowd. Yeah, we boutique. You know.
Oh, everybody can have one of these.
If you,
That's
Yeah,
hard.
you better
You
order
can have
one.
one, but you
You
gotta
can have
you
one,
gotta
you gotta-
come and get one.
Yeah, it ain't
and
just.
you in a network. When you open up that magazine, you see people's IGs
Mm-hmm.
as credits. So you can look them up right there. You know what I'm
Beautiful.
saying? It's all linked up.
Beautiful artwork, photos, artists, all in there. It's beautiful all around. Definitely.
So we got the app dropping.
That's gonna be stupid, man. I'm just so excited. I had it scheduled for the end of the year, but we got to go.
We got to go and get it in.
Mm-hmm.
So, and developing the app and moving to the digital space, what are you looking forward to? Like, what's the plan on moving from the hard copy? Will hard copy still be available?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. We ship these things all over. We ain't stopping it.
That's right.
You know, and what we do, since you asked that, like you said, hard copies, digital, hard copies, digital. It ain't enough money, capital from the hard copy, right? For someone to even fight over. So what we do, the profit from every hard copy sold goes to Our House GA. It's a charity for women and children.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Not only are you putting out the word for indie artists and just entrepreneurs, but you also support people in need.
Absolutely.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Everything we doing is supporting that.
What?
This interview is supporting that.
What?
Right.
Y'all know me and money.
Let's do it.
I love people. I love the people. Hold on.
He's sweating.
Right. Sweating bullets. What, Don?
So all the money that's made from the hard copy?
From the sale of the hard copy.
His hand got tight.
We're going to give it away?
Well, the reason why we've gotten as far as we have is because of, I believe, God is protecting
Paid your
us.
ties.
You know what I'm saying?
I could definitely
So
do
that's kind of what
that's
I'm
your way
going
of giving
with.
back.
Yep.
That's one way. One way. I think the biggest way is telling other people, though. Telling your audience, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the biggest
I
way.
wanted to really elaborate on that part of, you said that, and I'm glad you went back to that point. I just took a class, and it was about podcasting. And I guess what he was really saying, it's more of a business quote. When I really think about it, the quote is really it's about your audience. I mean, and in the quote, he basically said it was, how do I help X do Y by Z, or whatever the case was. And it's basically like, it was basically, how do I help who do what and how? And I think that's really dope what you're doing, because it's crazy, my brain actually processes things like that now. Because I already know who you're helping. You're helping these people get their products out through your magazine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally like that business model was already put out there. Was there a mindset behind that beforehand? Did you already have that formula or something similar to that formula in mind?
It was because of I know y'all. I promise you, man. I was born in a time where we were just dope as fuck. I was born in a time where we created breakdancing and graffiti art and all that shit. Like, that's just where we come from. That's just how we think. Before you know what I'm saying? The same type of cat. Like, that's just where we come from, bro. Like, that's just what we do. I'm true hip hop. Number one. You know what I'm saying? Which is knowledge. Yeah, I'm true hip hop. So everything I do, I try to stay within those bounds. I just, again, I don't think I'm the greatest creative person or artist, but I can highlight those people.
So who's your target audience?
My target audience are young, really everybody, but young professionals who are making things happen in the industry that's not necessarily known. Those specific words, because we always want to keep a necessarily known person on the cover. So when we do put an unnecessarily known person on the cover, we're actually blessing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't wait till I get on the cover. I'm gonna claim it right now.
That's right.
But I think that's really dope, man. And to even have that mindset or that placement to even want to put on, like, I think a lot of people, I really hate the word or the statement I put on. Yeah. This really putting on. Because I feel like a lot of people be like, man, I put everybody on from our city. I put everybody on from there. I create these opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
We come out every other month, right?
Yeah.
Every other month. And in between those months, we have special editions, depending on if somebody wanted to be on, during the special editions, now you could be on the cover.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? And that'd be like a creators edition where we feature all creators now. Or if it's a singer, a music edition or something like that. In between the celebrities or whatever the case is.
Right.
We got 20, we about to go on 20 issues we did like 4 special editions straight. 3 years.
I was watching a documentary on Playboy magazine.
Word.
And it wasn't just all about sex, but it was the content was on how my understanding on spreading content to transform people, to put people up on game on certain things, what kind of cologne a gentleman should wear, the kind of shoes a man should have. This is player when you wear this watch.
Playboy.
You know what I'm saying?
They put you on.
It was put you on. It wasn't just a bunch of naked ass women just spread across
By this
50
domain,
pages.
put you
know
on.
What I mean? Do you? I think that'd be a good lane. Do you have like stuff like that, or something? Is that something you'd be interested in? As far as as putting that type of content in your magazine.
Let's go. I mean, the ceiling is open.
Cologne for the month.
The ceiling is open.
This is Savion.
Hey, look, we started with like when she was first in it, we started like 30 pages or something like that, 32, bro. I can barely, like, we doing 100 pages a month right now with the special editions. We doing over 100 pages, so
and that just speaks to growth.
I could be doing 200 easy, but we trying to keep it, affordable, because if the pages go up, the price of the magazine go up. So everybody want to be in it, the price got to go up.
And that brings me to another question. What's your mass production like? Because in this day, it's very common for the millennial to be an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? To where we are producing our own stuff, our own content, and you seem to have the plug on mass production. Are you in your garage printing every page yourself and hitting books? Don, you talked to me about this. You done hit shirts your damn self. So what's your mass production game like, and how do you get those connects?
She over here trying to buy a domain.
No, I'm not.
So let me you buying a domain.
No.
Let's do it. Let me answer your question though in a way, like, very carefully. I don't want to necessarily just reveal everything. So when you hear me answer it, know that that's what I'm consciously doing.
Okay.
All right. So you gotta have some dope graphic artists. You got to have a dope team.
You have resources.
If not, because you got to be so creative. You can't just have a 9 to 5. Because you got to be so creative, or you got to have a 9 to 5 that's going to allow you to work on that. You know what I'm saying? That
let that 9 to 5 provide for that 6 to 12.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of late nights. As with any business, have your business acumen and your business paperwork ready to go at any time. Understand that you want to separate your personal from your business as much as you can.
That's how you get to the money for real. Separate it.
And whatever you do, man, just be good, bro. Don't whatever anybody do out there. No matter what you do good business. That's what's gonna last. I don't advertise my photography or anything.
I'm glad you said
I don't advertise nothing. It's all word of mouth.
They say that's the best promotion, and it's the cheapest.
I feel like it could be the best promotion because it's being said from people who actually trust what you got going on and see the actual results, and they're able to pass it on.
That's there it is. That's righteous.
Somebody said that on the live this morning. It was documentation beats conversation. Like when somebody can actually see it, versus you just talking about it. A lot of times, a lot of people just be talking about it and don't be about it. You have documentation. I know I'm going to be in this magazine because I know I physically have been a part, and I can see it.
He's right.
And I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to do. You're Googleable.
You're what?
Googleable.
Google me, baby.
To be Googleable, I don't think it's a big thing no more though, because Google too smart. Like Google find anybody. Like you can type in
Facebook and your Instagram.
Yeah.
But
you're Googleable.
With other stuff coming up from like IMDb and stuff, and you start listing and naming your works of this, what came up with that. You know what I mean? And I think that's value. Okay. Hey, Google me and a clip from Black Runway come up.
Well, we're not.
How long I've been waiting to get on this show with? Come on, I'm about to put you out there.
Quadir been wanting to be on the show for a minute, and you know
I
what?
fuck with y'all, yo.
I'm just happy to have you. I was just like, it's time. You're absolutely right. Promote, put it out there, and also just a dope individual, like top to bottom.
Right.
Very genuine.
I do have a question for you though. What would you say are your 5 strongest qualities you have and your 5 weakest qualities?
I know that's a hard question.
I'm a loyal person. I'm really goofy. I have the basic knowledge of, faith. I have a basic knowledge of that. I love kids. I believe children can see the angels on my shoulders. I love my family. Those are like my 5.
You on 6?
Things. My 5 weakest things is that I'm probably way too goofy.
You smile a lot. I know. I'm the same way.
It's not about you.
I think that I think I can it's hard it's hard to say because because I'm Muslim and stuff like that. So we think a little bit different, but I think I could be a lot more on a personal side, like more understanding, and things like that on that level. Just more understanding and listening or
listening to and understanding more. Who.
Right.
Just in general, or
understanding what people are saying to me.
Yeah, we talk
like
about
I may
that.
not understand your perspective from where you're at, and I may, think I'm right or something. You know what I'm saying? But of course, after thinking about it, I got to understand it. That's even if the light was green, it's still your perspective. Maybe I was wrong for that or something like that. So
I caught it in a different glare. It was actually baby purple.
I definitely think I could be a way better Muslim than I am. I am not the best example of a Muslim, but we.
We're not perfect.
We gotta still try and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
And I do want to give more.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have.
Hold on, bro. We ain't giving no more. You done gave up all the money for the. You done gave up all the money.
It's a charity.
Wow.
I'm saying we done gave up all the money.
Chill out.
Thank you. All the money.
Don, what's your 5?
We seeking sponsorship.
What's your 5 strongest qualities?
5 strongest qualities. I can make a friend anywhere. I think I am any room I walk in, I'm gonna walk out. I feel like I have a talent of making sure I get their number and not their Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my strong suits. Being able to network and talk to anybody anywhere. Being a loving person. You know what I'm saying? I think I always try to put out positive energy. I think I'm a very loving person. I didn't think about this when I read it.
You got 5.
That's what I'm saying. I got the 2. I was like, I think I'm a very. I love what he said about loyal. As far as my loyalty, it's one of those things that kind of get me in trouble too. But I feel like I'm very loyal. I'm as loyal as I feel like they get. Like I'm a ride. If I say I ride with you and I ride with you,
that's it.
It's kind of like
stuck.
Like I literally stopped talking to people because people don't like people. Like damn, bro, I just offed you, bro, because you mess with bro, and you just deleted him. Like I don't even remember you as a person. And 5, me, just me as an all around person. I think just my all around dopeness. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I create that energy. I bring out that positivity and around everybody. So it's kind of like 1, 2, 3, and 4 all together. Like I just feel like that's me. My weaknesses, I definitely feel like just being over loyal. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Always being able, making myself available. I think
that's the thing.
I'm overly available for people, which I'm starting to cut off a lot more. I want to be more family oriented. Like I feel like my grandparents are getting older, and I have mine, and I think that's something I definitely want to work on.
Right.
But I'm so caught up in trying to make it. Like I'm so caught up in getting that financial freedom to be able to, expand that. But I'm thinking like, once I get financially free, am I really gonna be able to spend the time there? So I feel like this is like the time to, kind of do that. My time, I know my time is all fucked up. Like That's one thing I just am horrible with is time. I
think you've gotten better.
I've gotten better. I've gotten
a
better.
little.
But my mental
today.
Yeah, my mental really. I mean, it got to I'll be straight up. My mentor, my partner, he left me, and I think that's kind of just put that fire behind me.
Oh yeah, you gotta leave, folks, because I done left a couple of people. I told you to be ready at a certain time, and I'm leaving.
And it was on like a 20-unit deal, and all I had to do was get in the car.
That's it.
He just wanted me to ride with him to Alabama, and I would have got in on the deal for a 20-unit.
And he left you.
And he left me, and I was
good.
He was trying to go get that money.
I was 10 minutes late, and he was like, "I'm gonna post a check on your wall." And I was just like,
petty.
He was like, "Bro, you know, but you know,
but it's to remind you that what you could have had if you would just value the time.
It put the fire up under me, and I've learned how much more that time. I think what time with me was, it was always when I got into that time space. It was always I try to cram everything I can get into it before I leave. Oh, I can go take out the trash, fold my clothes, and make this t-shirt real quick.
At the same
and then
time.
be 30, 40 minutes late.
Because I couldn't get something peeled or done like that. But something else I would like to work on is I like what he said as far as like perspective. But my problem is overly trying to let people understand that I understand their perspective, and I want them to understand mine. I have to get out of that. That rat race of once I've said my point, I just need to stick on that and not try to sell my point.
Okay.
Like I feel like I overly try to. Once I made my point on what I'm saying, I feel like because they're not trying to hear me, I can't get away from it. I like stick to it. Like, no, nigga, you need to hear my side and you need to understand what I'm saying, because I understand what you're saying.
Ashanti.
Well, I think I'm gonna start with my weaknesses. One thing that I typically do is make myself available. I always say yes to everyone that I care about, even when I necessarily don't want to do it, which I've been working on that. My godfather literally bought me a book that says, "Don't say yes when you want to say no."
Wow.
Yeah,
he's
that's
like,
real.
Like, he checks on me like, "Did you read that book? Did you read?" And it definitely did help me, and to see it from a different perspective. I have a lot of people in my family that always come to me because they know that I'm not going to say no, because I am family oriented.
The spirit.
And another thing I would want to change is my communication. Is sometimes I think I say things that I didn't say, and when I don't say them, it's usually like, "Why you didn't say that?" Like, it'd be like, in my head, I'd be like, "Oh, we going the wrong way. Like, we supposed to be going to Florida, and Florida this way." And
that's actually facts, because I've had moments with you, and I'm like, "Well, why didn't you say something, Shanti?" Well,
yeah, and I think I said it, or I say it in my head because I don't want to say it out loud, because I'm like, sometimes I get to these shy moments, and I'm not shy, and it's crazy that I really get shy moments where I don't. Oh yeah, I can fight.
That's what it is.
What?
Mimi, look, shout out to our marketing.
Yes, Mimi in the
director
building.
over here, Mimi, she like that too. She real quiet, but don't push her.
Yeah, but that's 2, 3. I think another thing is me always. Well, I have worked on it, but my time management skills. I put too much into one time frame, and I'm trying to really like work on my hard stops. Like, I say that I'm gonna stop at this time. Like, I need to actually need to stop, instead of like, well, I could do this in 5 minutes, and then
That's what I'll be
45
saying.
minutes later.
Whenever I do a photo shoot with her, it's the same way. I'll be like, "Oh, I'm supposed to stop."
I was like, "Okay, Quadir."
Taking more pictures.
Right, but it's like, I feel like sometimes sometimes it needs it, but sometimes it's like you don't get everything done. And I have too many businesses not to be able to just cut it off and put into the next one, because then I'm not putting enough into the next one, which is also another thing, is that I add too many things to my plate at one time. So that's another weakness that I have. I got like 10, 11 things going on, but then I want to add something else because I could do it, because I'm Superwoman, and I know I could do it, even though everybody tell me I'm not able to do it. But you don't take advice from somebody that ain't never did it before.
I know that's right.
So
That's real.
You need an assistant.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I do.
Sounds like it. So what about your strengths?
my number one strength I think is my positivity. Like AR thinks it gets on it gets on AR's nerves sometimes.
It does. I mean, it can be overwhelming at times, and I'm a pretty positive person.
I can't help it. I don't know how to be a negative person because I feel like at the end of the day it's all gonna all work out.
Exactly.
Everything is gonna work out and everything is happening for a reason. So I guess I'm overly positive, which is kind of positive and negative. But
there's nothing to be overly positive.
yes.
The house, the car, and the kids on fire. Well, the block get hot sometimes.
I mean, okay, that's a
Jesus.
draw point.
Yeah,
You draw the line at that
sometimes.
one.
Just makes you feel just like, oh.
What?
Just save the kids. The house will be okay. Don't worry about the house. You got insurance, right? Or you ain't got no insurance? Well, God just didn't have it. It wasn't meant for you at this time, and it's something better that's gonna come out of this. I promise. But
that's funny.
That my overall loyalty. Anybody that I say is my friend, I go pretty hard for. I go the extra mile. But it's not really a burden to me. It's just something that I naturally do is support because I want to be the friend that I want other people to be to me. So
giving out what you want to receive.
That's right.
And my go-getting skills, my hustle mentality, which I got from my daddy. Beautiful. And my mama, really, but and being a jack of all trades overall, just being able to absorb any information that you give me or anything that you put in front of me, as long as I actually put my mind to it when I don't doubt myself, because I do that often. But once I actually put my mind to it, I really realize that I can do anything and master it. There was a saying about a jack of all trades can't be a master of any, but that's not the full saying.
Say the whole thing. Okay.
A jack of all trades is a master is not a master of one. Well, can't be a master of one, but can be a master of all. Mm-hmm. So you can master as many things as you put your mind to, really. But you also have to take the time and break down and, spend time with each thing. I can't learn to play the piano in 30 minutes and think that one lesson is going to do it. You've got to continuously work on these skills. So I continuously stretch myself all the time, which I think is another attribute to who I am, is that I'm always constantly growing and always constantly stretching myself and learning. And I feel like I can't go one single day without learning something because it's I feel like I'm wasting my life.
Bradley?
Yeah, this is a big bag. But,
oh, God.
Yeah, she got spiritual.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah, this is a big bag. Started with my strengths, and a lot of y'all said this, but I'll start with one of loyalty. I do believe in that. Yeah, not believe in that, but that is a heavy characteristic of mine. It's just once I buy in to the vision and I see the vision and I'm in agreement and I see my part to play in it, then I'm in. If I'm in, I'm in. If I'm out, then it's dead. It's out. So I can say that loyalty is one. Another one I would say my creativity in the way how I think about things as far as perception. I notice sometimes that I would see a certain thing that it's not shown on the outside or other people do not perceive per se. You know what I mean? But I think that is a lane, a special thing that I may happen to possess. I'm hey, did you know that X, Y, Z, and then I see this happening and this can go that way. You know what I mean? That kind of sort of thing happen. You know what I mean? It's more of a I don't say fortune because I'm no wizard or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But and like I said, this is a big bag. Another thing, so I gotta think. Another quality of me, and it's kind of a pitfall, but it can be my brutal, honest truth to where it gets me in trouble. But I don't.
Your honesty.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just by straight, I think sometimes the direct approach is the most effective way to go about something.
It is.
So it's
good.
It's no blurred lines. I said X, Y, and Z at X amount of time at X amount of, it's just straight to the point. It's direct. You know what I mean? So my assertiveness is 1.
Okay.
Which could be how many I got left? 2 more.
Yeah.
And I said creativity. I said that. Can I stop at 3?
Go ahead and get your 3.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Go
if you
ahead.
feel like that's you can stop at 3.
Now, my pitfalls, I would say, is and I'm gonna be transparent, but sometimes I catch myself giving too many fucks about other people's
Opinions.
Look, and I'm trying to think where did that start.
There was a bomb right there. You couldn't hear it though.
Wow.
He couldn't hear it. She made a bomb right after you said giving too many fucks. She said
About other people's opinions.
Thank you, Don.
I didn't know you couldn't hear it. I just wanted you to get the effect because you didn't get it. You don't have your headphones, so you didn't get the.
Just care a little too much about and really, you know what I mean? And I've learned so much that the way how I'm thinking, that person's not necessarily thinking, and so I missed a moment because I cared. But if you just went ahead and just did it because you had the unction to do it, but since you studying what motherfucker may think, you know what I'm saying? You miss a moment.
Okay.
I've been victim to that a few times. You know what I mean? And another one, I think I may be communicating the wrong way, or maybe I'm not communicating in a way for other people to understand my perspective.
So hard communication. Your communication.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm like, okay, well, you really didn't hear what I said. You really didn't think. I mean,
or I didn't say it right.
Yeah, or maybe I didn't say that right, or you know what I'm saying. So that's a pitfall.
Okay.
And 3, I'm gonna give you 3 on 3. One thing, sometimes I procrastinate. Sometimes I put off. I'll do it when I wake up. I'll get to it when the fuck I get to it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna leave you there on that. You know
Okay. For
Code name.
Hey.
What's your code name? Or is code your name?
It is my name.
Okay.
It is my name.
I got it now. I get it now.
Yes.
Code name.
Wit.
Okay. Wit. Okay. Cool. I get it.
I'll start with my faults first. I won't say faults, but things I should work on. Right?
You guys all called it something. You guys all called it something different.
What?
That's what it means to you.
He said pitfalls. He said faults.
I changed. I didn't say faults. I said things I can work on.
Whatever.
So, I believe.
I can fly.
One thing I do need to work on is my procrastination. What you say?
I can't say that. I said I believe I can fly.
Oh, yeah. So one thing about me is that I will start something, but then sometimes I will be like, okay, well, I have to tune into this and this. I'll get back to it, or either, I'll either start. My mind will just drift off to another realm, and I just be like, okay, let's pop back in. So that's one thing I'm definitely putting my foot on my own neck about that. Let's see.
It's quite the admission.
What?
For you to put your foot on your neck.
On my own neck. Like, get it together. Like,
flexible,
stop playing.
go for it.
So the next one I would say is,
His lips.
I'm just trying to think. Like, what is?
You went last.
I know. I had time.
Like you went last, and you literally asked
I had time.
You asked everyone like you was just. I know I'm gonna have mine together when I talk to y'all.
I know. Sometimes I can. My networking skills. I'm a very personable person, but after I meet you, it can kind of be so. I'll genuinely care for you as a person, more so than trying to use you or use what you have to add to me into to creating something together. So I can definitely meet you, speak with you, but the follow up and keeping that or
slim to none.
How do I want to say this? Collaborating with someone is more difficult for me, and I'm working on that too.
Right.
So I just want to go on that. So when you say that, you're saying like you'll follow up with that person, but you genuinely enjoy the person for who they are and not their talents.
Yep.
So you end up just kicking it with these people. You
Yeah.
think I hang around y'all just for the heck of it? Hell no, bro.
Yep.
Y'all got quality.
And that's one thing I'm working on.
I have nobody who I hang around who
it's,
can't be productive.
I think it's my mindset of I don't want people to feel like I'm using them. You know what I mean? It's because that's not what I'm here for. Even though you do have something to add to me, that's not why I've kept you in my life.
Ruby finna get a lemonade stand.
Okay.
I'm not playing with nobody. That's the kid. If anybody don't know, the kids are getting everybody going to work.
So let's see.
You had 3?
I got 3.
So it's your follow up, not your network. You network well. It's your follow up.
It's my follow up.
The fortune's in the follow up.
I know. That's where it is. That's where the fruits and things are grown. Is in the follow up. So I'm working on that.
And your network is your net worth. So if you have the value of the people who are around you, you need to definitely, you got this dude hanging with you. And look what he got. He just told you can drop in at any point.
I know.
Magazine.
Come on now. Right. I just love Quadir.
Yeah.
3.
3. That's all I really got.
All right, cool. Let's go to 3 things that's great.
3 is great. My personality. I definitely am personable. I can make anyone in the room feel comfortable.
That's why we're radio personnel.
I am very assertive with what I want when I know I want it. And actually, I stand by my boundaries.
When you say assertive, you gonna put yourself in a position? That's what you mean? Okay.
Yeah, I put myself in positions that I definitely need to be in, that I see that is beneficial to me, or just assertive about how certain things should be done, or what I said. I said what I said. You heard me.
She said that with her chest a lot when she said that.
And the neck.
And my ability to want to learn and to actually learn. That makes sense. Yeah. So I'm always a student. One thing about it is you should always be able to be a student because you can't all be teachers or principals.
I like that you put it there. As far as educating yourself, as far as being in this business, what were some of those things that you took into hopping into the magazine? Well, you already said you were a part of the magazine world, but what was some of that, I guess, educational piece on getting you into this platform?
I tell you, just going with my strength, just putting people around that I can learn from. You know what I'm saying? Having people around that I can learn from, and I kind of always had a connection to the industry. So as I was moving forward, my interactions with them were becoming more respectable. From that's just Quadir to, now they invested in my business.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsorships.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So
are sponsorships hard to get?
Not if you have a great product. If you have a great product, and if you have your ducks in a row, right? Whereas though the ducks in a row.
Ducks in a row.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
ain't never heard that before?
Yeah, ducks in a row. I didn't know that's what you said.
He thought it was a website. Ducks in a row. I'm gonna go download that Ducks in a row.
If you have hoop, what's on the
Get out. Get out.
You gotta listen to what people are around you are wanting and needing. Like with us, it's distribution.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking good. I hear what the people are saying. So I'm just kicking it back out to them. I promise you, it's just that. It's not even. It's just what they saying. Like they want something that looks good. They want something they could touch. They want something that's different.
These are my crash course questions. That's why I'm hitting you with them. As far as that, you just said, what did you just say? You said
ducks in a row.
No, not ducks in a row. As far as them being a part of, you just said it.
Giving people what they want.
Not giving people what they want, but you're giving the opportunity for the other people to grow. Like the opportunity this was distribution. Do you consider yourself a distribution company? Because you're putting so many people in a position, wouldn't that technically make you the distributor?
Yeah, in a way, or the go-to guy. Maybe I'm not the guy really doing the hand-to-hand sales. You know what I'm saying?
But
like
you giving them a platform.
Yeah, I'm the guy pulling in a truck, dumping it off at the store, and they actually. So I guess I'm distributing to. I'm kind of wholesaling, distributing to.
No, I get it completely.
You know what I'm saying? So, I always relate stuff back to that. Like, I promise you, bro. Like, we got so many geniuses in our community. I just happen to be one of them, I guess, because I just do exactly what we've been doing all the time. But now I have an understanding that it's their system, and we either all going to go back to Africa, or we're going to take over their system. That's how I think.
I'm with this guy.
Either we're going to pack up and roll, or we're going to take over their system, because it's their system.
I ain't going nowhere.
So, Well, then let's do it then.
I just feel like Africa goes. We're gonna all show up.
Let's do it. Let's connect. Let's build.
Definitely.
Well, so you said December 4th or 5th. We haven't locked it in completely as far as that date.
Yeah, only because of the location. The location I want, versus well, I shouldn't say the location that we have. The locations that we have now are dope. One's in Marietta, but it's big and nice. One's in Midtown, but it's parking is a little funny. So the one I want, we just haven't heard back from yet. So
once again, he's thinking about the audience or the consumer or everyone else who's to be a part of it. Because some people don't even understand that space and like being in someone who does an event space, thinking about the parking. If you can't provide parking correctly for your,
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I used to work for marketing for Donald Trump.
Hey, my boy.
So when you came to his spot, you had parking. They was giving you $20 just to walk through the door.
Yep.
Same thing. That's the same thing.
All right, then. Well, thank you
but
so much.
We gave you 20, but we gonna take 100 from you, like when you lose it on the table.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
That's the part.
Well, Quadir, let us know where we can find In the City Magazine again. What's coming up for In the City Magazine? Where we can tune in and definitely show up and show out.
Definitely inthecitymagazine.com, and it's In the City Magazine on everything. We got the app dropping, the In the City Magazine app. Where you can buy the magazine, you can see our social media, see about the team, see the blogs. But most importantly, we're gonna have a global directory, so you could be going to New York, and you may want to know who does hair, or where to go get something to eat, or where to stay. You can look in our app. Radio shows in any region across the United States: Cali, New York, Chicago, Miami, Houston, Atlanta, Carolina. It ain't live yet, but we're gonna start that push, on the date of the event.
All right.
Well, I would definitely want to extend my invitation to you. I do a fashion show every 6 months. It's called the Black Runway Experience.
Word.
It's
that's you.
Dope.
Yeah, I know about that.
Oh,
that's dope. Pleasure to meet you.
That's super duper dope. We're doing it December 11th. Of course, Cody gonna be in the building. She run my models. You know what I'm saying?
She do.
Yeah, she run my models. Like when we got in that space, I was like,
get over there, girl.
Shut up.
I was like, hey, Code, I need you to get the models in check. You the first person in line as far as who I thought of, who I know in that space, and that's what goes back to your network.
Good choice.
You know what I'm saying? My mindset automatically went to was who is in that space to do that. So like you're already providing yourself that. Just fall into it, bro. Just fall into it. Just fall into it. You ain't got to do it. Just
I'm slowly falling into it.
I just wanted to extend that invitation. I definitely love what y'all doing. I feel like we're on that same path. This energy that you putting out, and like he said, I think the biggest part of it for me is the quality. You don't see that even in regular. I mean, I hate to say regular magazines, but in any magazine, I don't usually see it where it's that thick quality. We're not represented this way. We're either in a Jet magazine or I don't know that that's a black or a white magazine. I feel like that's just a dope magazine. Where when he opened it up, I didn't think that's what was gonna be inside. I was like, oh, he got a dope cover, he got a dope back. Right. But he opened it up and it's like,
it's
this shit dope. It's dope every page.
Word.
So I think just to have that, man, and have that platform is
that's crazy right there.
It's super duper dope to have the platform, and I like to say I'm gonna flex. Like, so if you see me in the street, I know him. I know him. He know me too because we was there. I got video on this date.
I got proof.
But yeah, you already shouted out yours. Code. Yes. Give it to him.
Y'all can find me at _code name Wits, and on YouTube it's Whitney's World, and yes, believe it is what it is.
Hashtag that. If you don't know, then you know. T Sizzle.
It's Whitney's
Bachelor
World.
Brad, man. Y'all can hit me on T._Bradley.
T._Bradley. Y'all also can follow him at T Sizzle on his OnlyFans.
Yeah.
It gets sizzling hot. It's the profile pic with the bubbles. It's the profile. It's the profile pic with him.
Not the
what he charging?
I ain't never tried to press the button.
Oh, yeah.
I seen the little.
He said that nobody's business.
I seen the little emoji. It's him and Bubbles. It's just him and Bubbles. Y'all don't believe me?
Shit.
He got the picture on his Instagram too. Go look at the picture.
Where can we find you at, Don?
Where can we find you at, Don?
Hey man, y'all can follow me at All Star Dutch. All Star Dutch homeboy.don. If you're trying to get into the real estate space, the Black Runway Experience. To all the vendors out there who trying to get into space, it's gonna be something dope.
Yep.
We might be doing tickets on some exclusive thing. Follow me at Property Plan Realty. Follow me at I did No Ugly Girls Allowed. I don't think I did that one yet. Follow me at my_dysfunctional_family.
Yep.
That's the gang. We got a lot coming up. A bunch of different things. Sugar Shay, where you at?
Yes, you can follow me at Ashanti Deanna. You can also follow me at Ashanti Lovely Locks. And my rebrand of my YouTube page is also Ashanti Lovely Locks. I'm rebranding with this lovely thing. That is me. I am she.
Lovely
and you
Locks?
can
Yeah,
also,
lovely
yes,
thing.
you can also find me
Pimp
at
talk.
_lovely LOVELEE.me, and that is how you spell all of my lovelies. And thank you so much for watching my dysfunctional family. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Help us get to this 1,000 subscribers, and I really appreciate all of you.
Yo, I'm gonna make it mandatory. Everybody with the magazine, follow that right now. Everybody. I want y'all paid. Y'all want to get paid? You better follow that.
Hey man, we are seeking sponsorship. So anybody, we gotta come up with a sponsorship like page. I asked for it earlier. Somebody asked me for the shit.
Nike hit me up. FedTex hit us up.
All right.
What is it? Cups. The cup line. What was that?
Solo.
Yeah.
Damn, that's big time.
Yeah, cups and alcohols. Of course, Ciroc hit me up. Hit us up.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't get the text message. That's the group. Y'all got a different group message for me.
We gonna see y'all at the dinner table next week.
Do y'all drink on this show?
Yes, we do. But
get it in, right?
Yeah.
Discreetly, because Disney looking at us, so
we got kids.
We do it.
Family.
We do it appropriately.
He trying to run for mayor. She want to be congresswoman. She trying to be the vice president. And
hey, don't let them fool y'all. Don't let Disney gonna come out with a marijuana distribution company before they let us. You know what I'm saying? Watch. You watch Disney gonna be on.
And then what? Then y'all all gonna. Never mind. We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there.
They probably already in it.
Catch us next week on My Dysfunctional Family on
I love
YouTube,
talking about weed.
and we definitely look forward to
Talk about
seeing
some
y'all.
weed.